It's just the live result on this account that we've got. So to give you guys an idea, if I go up here and I go to percentages, this is what we've accomplished with the Dragonfly. Mind you, I've ran the build and the versions of this now for going on 3 to 5 years. So that's the good, the bad, the ugly, the market cycles, the Brexits, the Japanese yen, the presidential changes, and really everything. So when I talk about some of the things I talk about, I'm hoping you guys get an idea that I'm talking about the big picture, not the everyday. And especially as we get more people using it, I really dulled down some of the expectations so people understand. But just going back to the very beginning, as you can see, it's up about 187%. And I'll show you all the good, the bad, and the ugly. Pay attention to what you see right here. It'll show you the total percentage, right, on that month. So when we talk about it averages 0.3, 0.9, obviously this was a killer week. And it's not the only killer week. It's just that doesn't happen every week. And God forbid we tell people, hey, we made 15% this week. They expect to make 15%, and it's just not a thing. It's just not going to happen for us the way we want. So going back from the beginning, 187% hands-free. I'm going to go May, April, and now I've got March. So March is when we first started. That's where we first started at. Let's take a look. So as you can see, we started this technically on the 11th. You'll see 0 trade days, 0.6, 0.2. On this month, we aren't holding anything. We got about 11% in 3 weeks. Not bad, right? One of those weeks is 1%. One of those weeks is 4%. We get the idea. If I now go to April, this was why we have such that big bump and why we were able to hit 100% in a little bit over 90 days, which obviously is incredible. You can plan on one of these a year, sometimes 2 or 3. Is it going to be every year? No, it just depends on how the market cycles fall, what pairs you were in at the time, what got stuck, what happened with the news, and a whole host of other things. It's more than one thing, right? So this was obviously a really big month. We had a 20% week and a 9% week. So that took us over the edge, right? We know that, 100% we know that. You can plan on that oftentimes, I feel like, being after that first week of the month for some reason. I think it has a lot to do with that NFP kind of quarterly results, but that's a pretty big month. I think it's the biggest we've had on this account. We've got April, that's 45%. Now coming into May, 25%. Nothing major. Our biggest was 10%, or average 1 week. Well, that's only 2 days, but you get the idea. Our average was 3 to 5%. So that's averaging about 1% a day. That's a perfect month, right? This is my target. Do I always hit it? Gosh, no, but that is my target. Then we've got 21%. We closed out at negative 6% on this day. I did not manually close. The system closed it. And again, the reason why this counts it as a negative 6% is all the fees that the brokers charge and you're holding. So the only reason why this says negative 6 is because the system's fees that come into play. I did not manually close to accomplish this. In general, it's net positive in terms of profit and loss, but that's what that cost. That's real. So the system closed this batch of trades. Real talk. Still averaged 21% this month, 7, 1, 5, 6. You guys get the idea. Notice how the vast majority of days you're sitting at 0.3, 0.5, whatever, 0.5. You get these anomalies where it's 3% or bigger in a day, but this is it. July, we had a lot of flat days, 17%, so nothing major to write home about. Really no major killer weeks either, just where the market fell. Then we have August, also another low month. We only had 16% this month. 2 red days. And again, this is only red because of where the fees came in. TradeZilla accounts the fees differently than MetaQuotes does. So that means we're going to show something here that's a little bit more there, or vice versa, just to keep it on the up and up. But in general, the MetaTrader will be better than this, not worse, because this factors fees better. 2 flat days, 2 red days, and then again, nothing major. So the smallest month so far we've had is 16%. Another great month, 29%. This is my target. I like to target between 20 and 30%. Don't always hit it, as you can see. Some months are exceptional, some months are just blasé. There you go. So September, we had a lot of flat break-even days with not much going on. And then no major big weeks. 8% a week is really good, actually. If I can average that more often, that's awesome. But we don't always do that. You'll notice those heavier weeks really happen in the first 2 weeks of the month, in my opinion. But it's not always going to be that way. And now here we are, October, sitting on close to 20% with half of the month still coming in. This is what we're talking about. So again, to reiterate, at what point did we hit 100%? We had that question in the chat. Technically speaking, we hit the 100% just a little over 90 days. So we started this in March. That's April, May, June. So a little over 90 days. So less than 100 days to give us an idea. And mind you, we had some broker system nonsense going on at the time. Are you guaranteed to accomplish this? Absolutely not. Can you come really close to this? Yes, depending on where systems fall, depending on where pairs fall, what the market's doing. But we're never looking at any one period of time. We're looking at the big picture. This has been running March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. This is going on 8 months. So if you can average, let's just say 200% in 10 months, which is less than this, by the way, very, very attainable, very achievable, very reasonable set of goals to be able to do that. And that's just allowing for the times where you're sitting in trades, where you're waiting and just everything else.